A group of European wolves are settling into their new home in East Devon. The wolves have travelled from Sweden to Wildwood, Escott. But why here? Hamish Marshall is there for us this morning.
Yes, good morning from pretty damp East Devon, I have to say, but is this a nice new home for a pack of wolf cubs that we're actually looking at in front of us? Quite impressive. They're enjoying the rain this morning. They've been travelling over from Sweden over the last few days and they're getting used to their new surroundings here at Wildwood. George Hyde, you're in charge of this operation here. Why have we got wolf cubs?
Well, wolf cubs represent an important part of British wildlife and the history of British wildlife. And the Wildwood Trust mission is to tell the story of the past 1,000 years of British wildlife and wild spaces. And we're very privileged to have these magnificent animals here to help us tell that story to the general public.
Because we only have wolves in captivity in this country.
That's correct, yes. They were a part of our landscape. They played a very, very important role in our history. They shaped our culture, they shaped our landscape itself, and they're an important part of the story that we tell here.
Well, as you say, this is a bit like a zoo, except you've got, in terms of you need the same licences as zoos and things like that. There are wild animals here, but you do things in a slightly different way. We'll talk about more of that in a moment. Christina Hansen-Wheat, you're from university in Sweden, and you're studying these animals, and you and your colleagues have been bringing them across. Why are you looking at what they're doing here?
So, like George just implicated that the wolf is a very important part of our culture and our human evolution as well, and the dog is also very much an integrated part of our society today, and the dog was domesticated from the grey wolf, and we are very interested in looking at how behavior has changed when we domesticated the wolf. So we are comparing dog puppies and wolf puppies side by side to see how the differences you see between dogs and wolves, are they there from the very beginning, or is it something that develops over time in juvenile age? So that's what we're looking at.
How was the journey over with them?
So Patricia, my research assistant, was following the wolves over. We always do this when we deliver wolves to parks, because they're socialized with us, we can help them habituate to the environment much faster than you normally can. So we always go with them. So Patricia travels with the wolves on the journey, and I come over later, and we spend several days with them here at the new place, so we can help get a good connection with the staff and make them feel comfortable and all that.
And how does your research go? How long does it last, and what do you do when you're here?
So here, because we have a very nice collaboration with Wildwood already, we are continuing to do our research on the wolves. Actually, we are going to continue to follow them to see how their behavior develops over time, because they're still puppies. They're only 10 months old, and they don't sexually mature until they're 2 years old. So it's really interesting for us to keep a temporal study going on these guys, so we can learn more about wolf behavior.
Will they grow much bigger than they are? Because I would say they're like a sort of small Alsatian dog at the moment, probably.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to gain that much more weight. The biggest male right now is 42 kilos, and he might buff out a little more, get a little broader. They still look a little like teenagers with long legs and all that, so maybe a few more pounds.
And George, part of the idea here is to look long-term to see if we can reintroduce wolves to the wild in Britain. Why would that be a good idea?
Well, wolves will cause, as an apex predator, wolves will cause what is known as a trophic cascade. A trophic cascade means that they will affect the behaviour of all of the wildlife around them, particularly their prey species. So all of the grazing animals that wolves would usually prey upon will then behave very differently to the way they behave at the moment. If you think at the moment there are no predators for deer and sheep and so on, so they can leisurely spend a leisurely time affecting the landscape, and wolves will affect that behaviour quite significantly. And as it affects their behaviour, then the landscape itself begins to change, and this has been well documented in other situations where wolves have been reintroduced.
And the plan would be it would be northern Scotland rather than, say, here in Devon, if that was to happen. What sort of timescale would that be, would you think?
Oh, it's really difficult to say at the moment. It has been an ongoing conversation for years already, and it's not just relating to wolves. Also, there's a similar conversation with regard to lynx. We also have lynx here at the park, so that they all play a role in the kind of ultimate rewilding of the countryside in the UK.
And we are lucky enough to see them this morning. Are members of the public going to be able to see them as the season goes on here?
Well, that's quite interesting because they have to spend a few months in quarantine here, and their quarantine enclosure does include a large outdoor enclosure, but it's not directly accessible to the general public. If visitors do come here and they're patient, they may catch a glimpse of the wolves through the trees, and if they don't see the wolves, they can rest assured that the wolves can see them.
George Hyde, thank you very much. That's rest assured for them indeed. The wolves are moving around their enclosure at the moment. They seem quite happy here. Raining, I guess. Welcome to Devon, boys.
Yeah, watch your fingers, Hamish. That's Hamish Marshall at Ascot, Wildwood, with the pack of wolves. Wonderful. 8-4.
Heute haben wir ein Kit am Start, was sogar die Welt verändern könnte. Nämlich habe ich mir hier das Wolfsjungen-Kit ausgewählt. Dieses Kit kostet 5000 Coins und am Start haben wir hier 32 Knochen und 6 Wolfseier. Also ich denke mal, wir müssten diese Wölfe jetzt platzieren. Oh fuck! Scheiße! Fuck! Ja, das haben wir jetzt nicht so gut hinbekommen. Ich glaube, es liegt einfach nur daran, dass wir die Gaylord-Brille noch nicht anhatten. Aktiviere dich, Brille! Okay, jetzt muss es klappen. Folgt mir, meine Hunde! Benjamin, komm her! Was sind das für scheiß Hunde? Jetzt mal im Ernst! Also Leute, ihr könnt mir in den Kommentaren schreiben, auf was ihr so für Kids Bock hättet. Wir bauen uns jetzt sofort rüber. Okay, Folgt mir. Was sind das für minderwertige Hunde? Nein! Fuck! Mann! Hey, das ist gerade richtig arm. Was sind das für Hunde? Was ist das für ein scheiß Kid überhaupt? Also ich will jetzt nicht sagen, dass das Kid extrem scheiße ist. Ist es aber. Also zumindest kann ich nicht so gut damit spielen. Ein neuer Versuch. Wir machen das jetzt so. Erstmal erfarme ich mir hier ganz hartnäckig dieses Equipment und platziere dann gemütlich die Wolfseier. Da haben wir es. Okay, der baut sich zu uns. Wir gehen jetzt in die Höhle rein. Freunde, kommt doch runter, verdammt doch mal. Hey, die Hunde sind so scheiße einfach. Die können nichts. Der baut sich von oben rüber. Okay, meine Wölfe werden mich beschützen. Und spring runter, Bro. Fuck! Mann! Wenn wir nicht gewinnen können, müssen wir aufrüsten. Mit dieser Brille werde ich jeden vernichten. Die ist ein bisschen zu eng, merke ich gerade. Also ich habe mir jetzt eine Strategie überlegt, die wirklich genial ist. Denn diese Strategie erfordert Kraft, Liebe, Sexualität. Aber am meisten erfordert diese Strategie Liebe. Kommt, meine Wölfe, liebt mich. Was ist das für ein Scheiß? Wow, wow, wir haben eine Enderperle bekommen. Okay, wir machen das so. Wir gehen jetzt in die Mitte.
Check this.
Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Jesus. Started day 2 of vlogging. Today I'm going hiking. And yeah, see you there. Hey, look how quick it's coming.
third eye do is with my bare hands and heirloom seeds. My heart screams peace with each rhyme I release. The wind and trees, the birds and bees come together for this ritual, making the disconnect or reconnect. Like war vets with their souls becoming whole in this cold world. I'm warm with my daughter's hugs, my dirty chugs, there's still grains of hope. Even when your daddy's smoking dope, looking at life through a microscope. I welcome you to this show, where love floats and hearts know they can finally be safe, away from that beehive of lies, guns and knives. This space is called freedom. My ego died because I could not feed them. I am a newborn with a new spirit, a greater mission.
Alright, what's up YouTube? I just got done with that last scene that we're about to talk. I really got to edit this because I've been shooting really scenes off. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say. Yeah. And I'm probably going to either do one more or a couple more videos, and I'm probably going to finish them.
To give you guys a little more background, we work to protect endangered species around the world like the gray wolf, and we aim to raise awareness about conservation. And just to give you a better understanding of the actual term conservation, it's pretty much the action of protecting something. It's the preservation or restoration of animals or plants in the natural environment. And conservation is crucial in safeguarding the future of the environment, but also the future of humans and how we interact with our natural environment. So before I get started...
I think we'll move this out of the bit, move Jay out this way. You can stand next to the TV.
Though, I just wanted to ask you guys if we could go around the room and you could give me like a couple words, like one or two words that come to mind. Or what's like the first word that comes to mind when you think of a wolf?
Alright YouTube, what's up? I just got home back from the hike. I'm working on the edit right now, so the video will be posted later. And yeah, today was a pretty exciting hike. I met some people that wasn't there last time, but yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. And I kind of cut out some parts of the video because yeah, it was worthless, so I cut it out. I speeded some parts up, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video though. Thank you, please subscribe, peace.
Dad? Dad, where are you? Huh?
park street. One over, dive in, play in the fountain, and then get out and go with it. That's half of the zoo. The wolves down there, they just opened $1 million, millions of dollars wolf exhibit next to their great big exhibit with a big log and cabin like you see in Alaska. While the wolf puppies down there in their exhibit are being paid. There's 4 of them down there. They go down there. These are we delivered them down there, and we got the names behind it. The hearing and Matt Thompson, and my people went down there to the inside behind the scenes. I got the 2,000-pound polar bear from Nova. Folks who do not realize how big a polar bear is, you are standing next to it. My pickup, that big white van out there, ain't nothing standing next to the polar bear. That thing is just unbelievable. Okay, all right, guys. Now, I kid you not, this animal is such a wonderful animal. It's his backyard. It's fenced off. It wasn't for those pesky insurance companies and those pesky federal regulations. I could turn loose among these here. I would not worry one bit about it. I can take them in and do a free stroll, turn them loose with the little kids. I'll go have lunch. I'll come pick them up later. So, you know what? I don't see any insurance guys, and I don't see any federal regulations. Okay, so kids want to come right up here over the line in the rope. Okay, hold it. 3 at a time, guys. Dance around. I'll call you.
That would be creepy.
Okay, you can sit down. You know what? Everybody sit down. I'll do it like I usually do. I just bring right along.